Okay, but wait a second. All right. I know I'm live. I'm early for the people that are already in here. I am trying to get this music going for you to have something to listen to that won't get copywritten. What kind of freckle knackle? It's cool. It's cool. When you get in the chat, let me know. Let me know. Let me know how I sound. Let me know how y'all doing today. What life is like in your style of quarantine. Hopefully I'm gonna get this up in the next 3 minutes. So so it's not dead silent in the background. Oh, that's why. Yep. Because it's a big enough file to where I gotta wait for it. Okay. That's crazy. It's weird to see yourself in like 3 different boxes. I'm tripping out, you guys. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Not like I haven't been on camera before, but like, oh no, you know, it's gonna be fun. We gonna kick it. Gonna have some fun. Dang, I still got 8 minutes before this song is ready, for this mix is ready. Well, okay. I will wait. I will wait. Let me make sure everything's plugged up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Light me a little incense. Good vibes, peace, and tranquility. Dang, I dropped it in some ash. Oh my god. Amateur hour at its finest. Alright. There we go. This time don't drop it in a pile of ash. Alright, you guys, when you get in, let me know you're in. You know, I know there's like a maybe 5-second delay or so. But just type something in the chat. Let me know you're watching. Let me know how your day's going. Hopefully it's going well. You know, hopefully you're enjoying whatever you're doing today outside of watching me. And thank you very much for even tuning in, because that means a heck of a lot to me. It really does. I'm new at this. It shows, and we're gonna have some fun. That's what this is about. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, come on. I see. Okay. Then I shall play it from here. It actually looks like there's there's like a whole 3 minutes maybe delay. Oof. Hey. Let me see, you might not get this until 3 minutes later. Thank you. I'm glad you guys can, come through, join me a little bit. I'm gonna wait until a couple more people get in, and I'm gonna just start doing some art. So we gonna kick it, chill, enjoy good vibes. Let me do this music check for y'all real quick. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. It might be too loud. Turn that down a little bit. I ain't trying to break your speakers, whatever you're watching this on. Let me know if that music is too loud in the background. It shouldn't be too loud for you, but. All right. I have a visitor.
Yes, you do.
I don't know where I'm going to put these.
It's all right. You'll find a place. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. And thank you for being my daughter.
I love you, Mom. Did you want to say hi to the people since you're here?
Of course. That's why I came in here.
Look. She wants some camera time. It's all good.
Hi, people. How are y'all?
You can see chat right there. You could also see the number of people right there.
Okay.
So.
All right.
It's cool.
Well, happy birthday, baby.
Fresh roses. Thank you so much.
And bye to the people.
Thank you, Mom.
Love you.
Love you too. I have to find a place for these. I'm gonna put these right up here. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Oh, good. Cool. I know, right? She just walks in with like a dozen roses. Oh, I feel special. And thank you for that check. Oh,
I forgot that.
And I get a balloon. Dorian says, "Hi, Mama Africa."
Dorian, how you doing, babe?
And I also get a balloon.
Have a good one. Love you.
Will do. Love you too. The music you're hearing in the background, I was rushing for the past like hour coming up with a couple of beats. So it kind of it's very short, unfortunately, but I didn't want to get hit with copyright. So I made a couple of beats in the background. But all right. You guys were on time. Let me see if I should wait a little bit longer until, all right, we'll give the laggers a 3 minutes, but I'm gonna start getting my color swatches ready, and I'm gonna be chatting with you guys this entire time. So whether or not you have any art questions, or whether or not you have, I don't know, any me questions, or just want to talk about anything, you know, I'll let her know. Yeah, for sure. I'll go ahead and talk to you, and we'll be doing this until about 6:30 is the plan, and then I'm gonna take a quick break and then hop right back on for the first ever live episode of the Bassic Canvas Podcast, and I'm super excited about that because I didn't think Mark was gonna go for it, and he was like, yeah, for your birthday? Cool. So I'm like, all right, bet. Let's do it. It's fun. Oh, yeah. All right. So all the sketches that I have laid out, well, I have 2 sketches, and I have one that's just like shapes and colors and stuff like that I was thinking about. We'll probably only touch on one, but I'm gonna hit up Calcifer because it's gonna be a beautiful tapestry when it's done. What you're seeing in front of you are just like what I use to get my color swatch. So I'm gonna do this. And I skipped the boring steps of actually sketching it, inking it, scanning it, and then cleaning up the outline. That way you guys don't have to sit here and be like, oh, she's doing all this? All this is gonna be in this? So nah, we skipped all over that. I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning doing that, so we don't gotta worry about none of that. But yeah, tell me about your days. Like, you know, everybody's staying inside mostly, so I haven't seen any of you in a year at the minimum, maybe 3 or 4 years sometimes. Some of you like 5 or 6, like it's crazy. So just let me know you're all good, that your day is going however it's going, and you know what you're up to, what's new in life. Side note, this is really cool because I've never done live streaming on this level. So I'm actually really proud of myself because I didn't even know what OBS was. Like legit, I was like, wait, so how do they do that? And what app do I need, or what program or whatever? I'm like, holy crap. So I'm excited for this entire experience. Whether it's a great experience, which it is, or like whether my computer crashes halfway through, I hope not. Hope not. Like, it's a win. It's a win at this point. I've created a playlist. I've created artwork for it. I've created a whole YouTube channel because people kept asking me, when are you going to do live art nights again? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? And I'm like, I got you, fam. So here we are doing this live art day, and then a live podcast tonight, and then in the future, at least 2 live art nights a month, because these are like stress relievers, you know? Like, I do art to relax me and to have fun and to just bring good vibes to people that want to chill with me. And then, yeah, yeah, we ain't gonna have that. Hopefully not. Look, knock on wood. But I do live art nights because the first time I did a live art night, I was just curious at how you do like live things, like streaming live, and I don't know, it caught my fascination. I've been watching so much YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like, I get a lot of joy from watching people like Dashy and everything and all that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the feedback, because I'm like, ooh, I don't know if it's working or not, if I'm doing the correct things. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy watching people do live streams of things that I like to watch. So like video games and reaction videos to certain things. And I know if I enjoy it, I wanted to see what kind of things that I could do for people. And when I found out that, you know, people really enjoy just watching me do art and talking and having music in the background, I'm like, well, shoot, that's an everyday thing. Like, I can do that and bring joy to those around me. Like, even though I haven't seen a lot of you in, like, it's been a while. Even though I haven't seen you in so long, I can still bring that part of me to you. And it's all love, you know, it's all good vibes, it's all love, it's all fun. And we could just shoot the shit and just chill out, you know? So here I am, kicking the year off right, doing a live art day, and we will definitely keep it rolling, because I know I slacked off in 2020. We ain't finna talk about 2020, it's in the past. 2021. Consistency is the name of the game. So that's gonna be that's gonna be great. So here's the problem with this playlist. For me to dodge copyright, I made it really fast, but it's literally only 8 minutes, so don't judge me. I'm gonna run it back one good time, and then I'll probably turn it off and then put it back on a little bit later. Anyway, what are you guys saying? Day's going well? Good. Good. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I love bringing tranquility. It's my goal. As a kid, I don't know what I was planning on doing with my life, but I definitely knew whatever it was, I wanted to bring some type of peace to the people around me and good energy. I don't know, I've always been that way. All right, my color swatch is pretty basic this time around, so I don't gotta do too much. I'll grab some pop colors. I also started making beats. Hey, cousin! Hey! All right, let me stop acting a fool. Psych, never stop. Hey, cousin, welcome, welcome. Y'all holla at my favorite cousin in the chat. She's more like a sister than a cousin, but you know, fam. All right. Let me stop goofing around and really, this is not what you guys came for. You didn't come here to see me act a fool with family and friends. Y'all came here to vibe out and look at pretty artwork and learn my secrets of how did she do that? So here we go. Got color swatch in place. Let me just hide that for a second. So this is the original picture that I sketched from. And, oops, wait. Then I also did the ink over top of the sketch. Thank you. Thank you, cousin. But so then I did a sketch for it. Then I did the ink. Unfortunately, I did the sketch on this lovely, it's like this canvas type paper. So it leaves a lot of like specks and stuff when you go to take out all the white space. And bruh, when I tell you I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning cleaning these just for today, I was rushing. I was like, oh my God, I need sleep. All right, so I did that. And then, bop, there's the clean version. That way we don't have to waste time, you know what I'm saying? And we have our color swatch. I'm gonna lock that into place so that way I can go back and forth. And I will start with, I want to start with the log. Let me just double check that music again. One day, maybe one day, this is like not too long actually, when I don't want to tell y'all all my secrets, but I'm working on some stuff. So when I hit this move, I'm going to have a gaming room and probably stream some gaming too, because I'm definitely getting back into that. That's going to be fun. But until then, we got the art. All right. I want to lock that into place too. And drop a layer. I'll probably just be halfway telling you guys exactly what I'm doing, because y'all don't really care about the technical stuff. You care about what them tapestries look like when you order them. So I'm gonna make sure they look perfect for you. Select that, select this, select that, select that. Wait. There we go. Oh yeah, I wanna see what your stream is gonna be about. As far as like your gaming, like what kind of games you're gonna be playing. That's gonna be dope. I'll definitely watch. Stream YouTube, I mean Twitch, YouTube, whatever. I'm in there. Alright. So I will go back and forth. I keep getting notifications. I'm trying to make sure the phone's on vibrate. I'm gonna keep going back and forth just to make sure I get the colors right. So you will see like flashing in between the original picture from the movie and the actual sketch that I'm gonna be coloring. So don't let it surprise you. That's gonna be a lighter gray. Yeah, it's gonna be more like that. This one should be that. So if you guys haven't seen this movie, I definitely recommend. I am a huge Studio Ghibli fan, and this particular movie, it is a love story, but I'm not going to tell you too much about it. It is called Howl's Moving Castle, and this little guy, such a cute little fire demon he is, his name is Calcifer, and he is probably my favorite character from the movie, because hey, we all got a little Calcifer in us. We really do. And you'll get that if you go ahead and watch that movie. And no, I'm not being sponsored by Studio Ghibli. I just, I'm in love with their designs. Miyazaki is like, if I could meet Miyazaki, oh my God, that would be enough for me. That would be, excuse me, that would be the best birthday present I could ever have. I would love to have him as a mentor, to be honest, with my art. Especially since I'm designing a webtoon, and holy crap. When I tell you I'm not even done the first chapter as far as sketching, it's a shame. It's such a shame. By now I should be, but I'm not. I'm not. It's gonna be great, and I'm gonna have to release it once a month because it's so much like detail that I'm putting into it, and I'm in love with the storyline that I'm coming up with. And I hope you guys will be as well. It's I don't know. I can't go into it just yet, only because I don't want to spoil any like first drops in the first chapter, the third chapter. So you'll just have to wait, and wait you shall. But I promise it won't be for too long. I'm working on it. Like, everything I did the past week has been for the stream right here, but I will I keep saying because I'm thinking I can't art while talking. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the webtoon a lot more, starting tomorrow. Yes, starting tomorrow. I will finish chapter 1, and I will ink it, and I will do the coloring for it, and then I'll get on chapter 2 immediately. So that way it's not a whole nother like 3 months before I get it to you guys. Ooh, okay. RPGs, card games, shooters. I'm here for it. I can't wait to tune into yours too. Oh yeah. Yeah. Second monitor would be amazing. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking yesterday, I almost bought another computer just for this stream because I'm doing everything on one monitor, and I'm like, here's the chat, here's the art, and here's OBS, just in case I need to click back to it. But so I would love to have 2 monitors. I don't have the space for it right now, so I'm gonna wait on it. But no biggie, you know. 2 monitors would be so amazing right now. I got distracted way too easy just then. What am I about to do? I want to hit that, and I want to hit that, and let's get this woodwork. In it. Da, da, da. I didn't recognize. Don't worry about the music, because I'll sing to you if you want me to. It's like, don't mind me, guys. I seem to get a little nervous when I'm on camera, no matter how calm I look. It's fun, but at the same time, I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of eyes on me right now. And I appreciate every single one of them. But I hope you come back after you see my craziness. Alright. Get this log work. Ooh. That is awesome. I'm looking at chat. It says, King of Anime said, there's a book called The Starting Point for fans of Studio Ghibli on Amazon. And look, if I didn't need both hands to do this artwork, your girl would be ordering it right now. So, oof. Same. Same. Spirited Away is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. It is my favorite movie, period. It is so special, so precious, lots of love and just good vibes. Oh, and it's an art book. Oh, bet. Bet. See, I really did this to honestly learn new things from you all. So you can tell me what I do need and what I don't need. And I needs the book. Let me take that back. Put that there. Should be dark brown. Oof. We're only 27 minutes in. I feel like I've already told you my entire life story as an artist, so not really, but gonna add a little bit of shadow work. Normally I break this down into multiple layers, so I wouldn't do all the coloring for the log on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are so many messages coming into my phone from a lot of people, and not gonna lie, some of them are shaking me up. Dorian, that's all I can say, and you know what that means. But yeah, I just gotta stay focused. But yeah, normally I'd break this up into multiple layers. That way, if I messed up the coloring, I would go back and I would have it like shadows here, highlights here, sorry, highlights there, mid-tone here, and then say I messed up on the shadow, I could just go back to that particular layer, edit that out, and then do what I needed to do, and then kind of adjust it according to that. But I'm gonna be a little risky, also because why not? Don't think too hard about the small things in life. I'm going to just do the coloring just like this. Up it up. Up it up it up. Da, 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 da. Normally I have the best playlist, but YouTube is very strict about what kind of music you play in the background. And so I did not prepare anything other than the 8 minutes that I just played twice. So the 16 minutes of music you just heard. I'll have to go back and make a longer playlist, but as of right now, you know, we're just gonna sit in silence like we're in trouble or some dumb stuff, but no. I talk too much for that. You guys know we're not about to sit in silence. I need a snack, so I stop talking so you guys don't get annoyed. But that's what you're here for, right? You're here for the talks, for the good vibes, for the Pocky. Yes, the green tea Pocky. My favorite flavor of Pocky. And thank goodness my mic does not pick that up. I actually have a pet peeve of people hearing me eat, so that would be super awkward. Oh no, that's not giving enough for me. I need a little bit more darkness. So we go back to our color swatch. And I need that one. Sure do. It's a deep dark brown that doesn't necessarily hit black yet, but it does add a little bit. Yep. So this is what I mean, like if I would have had that other layer of shadows, it would have been, I would have just deleted it and started over. So this isn't bad, but normally I would have multiple layers. That way, if in case I did make a bigger mistake, it'd be so much easier to fix. Ooh. Yeah, I was looking up some copyright-free music, and I don't know where, maybe I looked in the wrong place. I thought I had found some, but then I was like, is this really copyright though? Because it sounds kind of like this song, or it sounds like that song. So I was like, maybe this is not the right spot. So I didn't want to take a chance. So I just kind of dropped it. But I really wish I had some music though, because you know, I'd be bumping. Oh, I don't know if you guys read the whole post or not, but I still will be doing a giveaway at the end of this evening on the second for the podcast portion of this stream. And I don't know what I'm giving away just yet, so stay tuned. But you will get something, and I hope it makes you feel something and enjoy your day and make you wish that you never miss a live art day. All right. That's good. That's good wood. That came out wrong. Music would be so good right now. All right. Enough of this. I gotta go back and do that too. So for this little speck right here, normally I would close. I don't ever. That's a lie. Hold on a second. I never close off my art, and this is why it gives me a headache, because now I can't select this little space and do it just like how I did everything else, which isn't a bad thing. I just got to go back, be very careful around the edges, and then boop, it'll be fine. So, is no worries. Just sometimes I get mad at myself for not closing off my lines. But then that takes away from the style of art. It's a give and take. I'm gonna put this back on just so I can concentrate without talking you guys' heads off. Yeah, let's do this part first. And we'll do another layer. Thank you. I learned this back in college that it is very important to always label your layers. Otherwise, you'll spend hours, like I did the other day, searching through them, trying to figure out what's what and how come it's not in the place that it needs to be. So. Yeah. Selected. Back that up a little bit. Double check that. Yeah, it's going to be the darker one. That one. And if you're like me, you still end up cycling through like you didn't just read the layer name. I need to be that brown. Nah, that's what I'll do for this. Now there is a way around that, these open loops, you can't see my mouse for whatever reason, it's too light, it won't come up. But there is a way around that little bit that's like the lines that are open. I just create 2 layers. I keep my regular outline locked, and then I go to my second outline and I actually change it up, select only. That way I can close the lines and it doesn't tamper with the art style too much on how I want it to look. And that way I can select it without it bleeding into every other shape that's on there. That's literally all it is shapes and lines. Shapes and lines. Boop. Which means I should have did that for this one too, but we're not going to talk about that. No, I like that. I'm just going straight across. Boop. 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 Alright, so that way, for my select only, now that those lines are closed, I can go back, select that real quick. I'm about to do these colors really fast, that way it's not a waste of time, you know what I'm saying? Back that right there. So boop, just like that. Hard brush, then grab a soft brush for a little bit of fade work. And bring it down to 50% too. I just want to say thank you guys for like tuning in. It means a lot. I'm not good with words when I'm on camera. I don't know why. But it does mean a lot to me. Last year I had such an amazing birthday, you know. My birthday happened right before quarantine hit, so I was able to spend it with friends and family and, you know, be outdoors doing everything and having fun. And since we're in quarantine this year, I figured, you know, I'm going to be inside, but I still want my people to join me, kind of thing, you know? So it's just really cool to me. It's blowing my mind that I'm doing this right now because I never wanted to do this. So like I never wanted to get on YouTube and make videos or anything like that. But the more and more I did art nights and started discussing art nights, people were like, well, why don't you just stream on Twitch or stream on YouTube and stuff like that? And I'm like, I guess I could, but I don't really know how, kind of thing. That's what I was doing. And the more and more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? If it's one thing 2020 taught me, it's never be afraid to just do something, you know? Honestly, it's what life teaches you. But it's like, just go out and do it. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody laughs at me on the other side of the screen. I don't even see it, so it doesn't matter. So it's like, it's easier than public speaking, and God, that's anxiety to the max. Even when I was doing poetry, it was just, oof. It was nerve-wracking. Don't get me wrong, I love doing poetry, but being on stage in front of people or being in front of a camera in front of people, it's, oof. It's like, ooh, I really want to do this because this is my passion. Like, I really like doing this. I know people enjoy watching me do this. But then you're like, do they really? Like, what do they really think of this? Am I doing a good job? Did I mess up? So it's just things that go through our minds, right? That's normal. Everybody has those moments. Forgive me for my grogginess, like in my voice. It does that when I get nervous. No cap. Alright. Boop. Alright, now that's fixed. Now it blends in with everything else. And if I took that select layer off, there's a couple of spots in it. You could either leave it off or you can keep it back on. It's all up to the designer. I'm saying that because I know I do have a couple of designers that have asked me my tips and tricks on certain things. So that's just a little bit of the technical side of how I do that. Like how I get around that open ending, that little gap right there. And then I throw it back up there so I can use that select only area. And now I have, there you go. And now I have a closed loop. That way I can do the coloring that I really want to do. And I also keep these locked because I have made the mistake of, you know, like doing the color and then hitting it to take away the outline, and then it's like, oh crap, I colored on that little layer right there. So now I gotta wing it. I gotta wing it from there. Sometimes I be making huge mistakes on my work, and thank God you guys never notice. Because let me tell you, they are not pretty. I'm like, oof, I hope I never have to come back to this file. It is not going to be fun to edit. So, all right. There's that one. And what is this? This is like a light brown, right? Right. Anybody remember? Hands up. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm not teaching a class. I'm going to put this forefront so I can see it. All right. Yeah, so it's like I know I have those colors. That's what we create a color swatch for. But it's easier that I just grab them like so. Boop. All right. And going back in. How did everybody start their 2021 year? Like, what's the biggest thing you've done so far? Now, granted, it's only been like 1 week. So you probably haven't done too much, but like, what is it that excites you about this year, other than the fact that it's not 2020? But like, what's going through your head right now? Like, are you guys excited for the new year? Are you worried about something? Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk a little bit about it. And I forgot, the people that were here earlier when I was talking, there is about a 3 to 7 minute delay. I know that's a gap, but roughly a gap depending on where you are, as well as just a gap from what I'm doing right now to what I see on the YouTube little dashboard. So like, I'm looking at it and I'm still seeing the picture of Calcifer up, but that picture is already gone. So let me slide that back over. Boop. Pop. All right. Oh, why'd I do that? When I was testing last night, it scared the crap out of me. I was using brushwork and going too fast for the stream, and it gave me the pinwheel of death. I was like, oh crap, I hope that doesn't happen tomorrow. So if it slows down, we gotta wait on it. But if not, you get to stare at this and that. All right. Now, okay. Yeah, it for sure feels fresher. Like, this year, I don't know. It's like a reset button, but also a continuation button at the same time. It definitely hits different than all the other years. Get that little shadow work. Tone this down a little bit. New projects. Tag myself more. Okay. New projects are always exciting. My new project is this. It's you guys. It's this connection I'm trying to build, a stronger bond with all my visionaries that have been holding me down for the last 2 years. It really only feels like 1 year, but it's crazy. You guys are awesome. Ooh. Okay, okay. Yo, I haven't had fun in a year. It's like, let me stop. In probably a year, yeah, actually. I miss it. There's this nice little pho spot in Towson. I would go with my friends, and bruh, those were like the best times. I'm a foodie if you don't know me, which I'm pretty sure all of you do. But like, I love food, and I love food with friends even more because it's not just me enjoying it, it's all of us enjoying it, and it's just a good vibe. So when we used to go to like, I don't even know the name of it, but it's out in Towson right near the mall, and it's also next door to a bubble tea shop. Oh man, it'd be banging. It hits just right. Like, there's just something about, spending time with friends and also just getting food. I'm a clown for that one. The food has to be in there too. That's how I choose my travel destination too. When I choose places, when I choose what hotel I want to stay in, it's got to be right near like a good restaurant, or it's got to have like a good dining experience in it. Because if the food ain't on, it's rough. Yeah. I don't even know the street. Like, I know exactly how to get there, but I do not know what it's called or what street it is. It's right near the circle. Everybody talks about the circle near Towson, in Towson. Is that one. So, let me see. It's 100, back it down to 50. Excuse me. Back it down to 30. And these numbers are just, like, I don't know if you, is probably very faint on the computer, but it's the opacity of the brush that I'm using. So it helps me control basically the softness of the brush and how deep I want the shadows to be in certain areas. So like, if I wanted to come to the edge of, oops, too far. All right, if I wanted to come to the edge of this particular log, and you see how that tone is like two sides, you can definitely see where the shadow ends and where the shadow meets. It's a little harsh, but not too harsh. I'm gonna select that color. All right, let's see where that is, right there. I'm gonna select this color, and I'm gonna pick something right in the middle between them. Keep my opacity at 30, and then it gives us that nice little blend. Look at that, soft, because shadows don't have hard edges unless the sun is like right there with it. That pop was probably dumb loud in your ear, I'm sorry. I'm not even thinking about that, my fault. But yeah, so there's that. I think in a past life I wanted to be a teacher, but props to the teachers. No diss towards you. Thank you so much for everything you do, especially at this time. But like, I couldn't do it. Looking back at it now, nah, I can't do it. I would be like bad teacher, like Cameron Diaz. Like, it wouldn't work. But no. All right. See, that looked like some wood. Look, I'm not even gonna say it this time. It looked like some wood. All right, I'm gonna save that real quick. The one thing about tapestries, when I make them, I constantly save because it's such a large file. So I don't want, again, like my computer, to be like, oh, there's too many things running at one time. I'm gonna crash on you. I'm gonna just take a nap, and then all that progress is lost. So I am constantly saving because Lord knows, even that little bit, I don't want to redo it. I just don't. But all right, now we get to work on our little buddy Calcifer. I'm going to go ahead and do the log first because it's like right there in the middle. So now we get to work on this little cute guy. Bridge Gerber Fire Demon. I can't even do references because if you haven't seen the movie, you don't know. But when you do see that movie, let's talk. Let's chit chat. I need to learn more about computers. I know you mentioned you need new graphic cards. Like, hearing things like that, I feel like I can't even call myself a nerd because I don't know. I know next to nothing about computers. I'm just like, okay, external hard drive, computer, programs. All right, boom. That's all I need. But like, when it comes to building one, congratulations on that, by the way. I know King of Anime, everybody just built his own computer, and it looks amazing. It looks super dope, and it makes me want to go out and buy all the parts, even though I know I don't have room for it. Also, now that I'm done these two, I'm going to group them and title them log colors in all caps, which means the color work is done for that layer. And I'm going to lock it so that way I don't color on it on accident. So, yes, yes, my child. Oof. If you guys know me, you know I love my Arizona tea. Working on that sponsorship, you know. Psych, let me stop. Now, I probably only started drinking Arizona tea because I was born in Arizona and lived there for like the first 7 years of my life. And I was like, oh, Arizona tea, Arizona, good stuff. But it's amazing. It's really good stuff, actually. So, let's see. Ooh, new artwork coming up. Your artwork is fire, man. I cannot wait to see what you have in store because for those that don't know, King of Anime and I met back in college. This was CCBC years. CCBC years. It sounded weird. But like his artwork is just, it's beautiful. It is like, holy crap, it's gorgeous. You're very good with color pencils. I wish I were that good. All right, let me stop stalling. Let me stop stalling on that. Let go. Let go, let go. All right. Solid. Cool. There's no openings. Bet. That's going to make Calcifer even more easier than the log to do. Mid, red, go. Just pull this up again. Just want to make sure I get them right. Yep. All right. I was about to start singing some songs. They would have been like, excuse me, you don't own that. You're right. I don't. Never said I did. All right. Oops. Take it back to 100% before you do all that. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, it wasn't all the way closed. No biggie. No biggie. First off, let me see something. Oh, it's just darker. It's no problem. All right. I also want to take a moment to shout out my best friend, Dorian. Where are you at? if you're still in here, I don't even know if you're at work. You're probably at work by now. But if you're still in here, I want to say thank you so much. This man, let me tell you, last night I'm sitting here dying, trying to figure out what I was going to do with some of these pieces today. And I get a notification. Like, I'm sitting here recording, testing everything out. I get a notification. Okay, I got an email. All right, whatever. I'll get to it in a second. I really want to get this done. Okay, I got a text. Who texted me? Boom, Dorian. I open up the text and he's like, he said, to cut it short, it's basically like, you're not going to one-up me kind of thing because of what I gave him for his birthday. So this man put in an order for 9 items on my website. And I won't put all the business out there, but that's a couple $100, y'all. And just out of the blue, just was like, you know what? I'm going to drop a large sum on your business because I know you're out there doing it. And thank you so much. Like, that blew my mind. It probably gave me the energy that I needed to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, holy crap. Thank you so much for that. Like, I'm still smiling on that. Like, you can see. But, bruh, that was amazing. That's amazing to me. Get you a best friend that's going to drop a couple $100 on your website just to support you as a birthday gift. Okay? That's crazy. Crazy. But yeah. I just had to point that out. Oh, good, you're still here. What happened? Don't tell me laptop. Oh, duh. Slow moment. You know, when things don't work, it's probably because I've had something selected. Thank you, bruh. I was serious what I meant. One day, I'm just going to call you up and I'm going to be like, hey, Dorian, what do you think of this jet? And you're going to be like, oh, it's kind of nice. You know, who owns it? And I'm going to throw you the keys and I'm going to be like, it's yours. Here's a roster of pilots. You take a pick. You're going to be mad, but I'm going to do it. Because you too deserve it, man. Bruh. We're both working very hard and smart. It's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work at the end of the day. Because Lord knows you could work as hard as the average Joe and still end up with bags under your eyes and empty pockets. So, work smarter, not harder, kids. All right. Now that we have that selected and this selected too, we can go ahead and do it all together. I wish you could see when my cursor moves across the screen, so it actually, you can see like what I'm doing. But it comes into play after a while. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very cute moment in the movie. All right, I'll be here. So I'll probably be here until like 6 or 6:30. But yeah, this is a very cute moment in the movie, and it's also kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why I had to choose this particular picture, but like, there's so much stress in his face. Like, I'm sorry, Calcifer, but I love you. I do. All right, this little mid. Now we're gonna change up the opacity a little bit on that red right there. So I know I named it mid red. I'm gonna do mid red 1. because I'm going to do another layer of red as well as, don't mark that, as well as an orange layer. I should do one on that. Because he's fire. Fire is very hard to color. I know, right? It would, I'm sorry, I just read chat too. Fire is very hard to color or draw, especially like if you're using 2014 Creative Cloud programs. Don't worry about it. Imagine what I could do with 2021 updated programs. And I am going to switch some programs, but I wanted to keep this for the stream because I was very familiar with it. But yeah, like cosplaying Calcifer, you might walk around looking like a red and orange blob because it would be hard to make fire look like fire if it's not fire. 3 times. I said it 3 times. Yes, I did. All right. This one. Hold on a second. I need my soft brush. Soft brush. Drop it down to 50. And yeah. Get that little orange in there. I'm sure there is a way to do it though, to cosplay. Yeah, that is the best way to describe fire. Fire is alive, which we all know. It breathes. It can be drowned. That's so dark. I'm sorry. But fire is an alive element, and because of that, it's like recreating life and wearing it as a costume, which sounds gross, but I'm gonna just stop talking and eat some more Pocky, because that ain't come out right at all. It's on some Buffalo Bill Hannibal type stuff. My fault. All right. For those of you that like have done art nights with me before, this one's going to be a little bit different in the fact that, you know, I'm not really taking donations for requests, but normally in art nights I will actually like sit up, you'll see my wall, you'll see me sketch and draw, and I'll just do quick sketches, and all you have to do is donate $1 if you want anything. So I know we've done Hagrid, we've done, I'm sorry, not Hagrid, Hedwig. We've done Albedo, we've done Spider-Man. We've done a lot more anime characters because that's who y'all are. Y'all love the anime. You love video game stuff and nerdy stuff like I do. So that's generally what I end up drawing. But, you know, if you guys ever want to see anything else, the next live art night, we will be continuing the regular type program where I'll just sketch, and you can Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal me at minimum $1. Whatever your request, I'll draw it. Now, because it also is late night, you're allowed to request anything that's like right above terribly inappropriate 18 and over content. I'm not going to draw hentai for you on a live art night, but I will draw hentai for you if you hit me in my DMs and you request it. That would be a custom art piece. So that would be different though. But live art nights, We ain't about that. We ain't doing that. I should make an OnlyFans just for that. Just to draw live hentai. Alright. Anyway, let me see. What was I about to do? Alright, face. Okay. Just need to see how this was gonna work. If you're wondering what that is like towards the bottom of his legs, near his butt area, that is a piece of coal because he is a fire demon. So it's like his source. It's like coal right there. And that is an actual part of the character. It's not just some random shape that I threw down there. Let me see. I think it's in the picture. You can't really tell. It's kind of foggy because it is a moving clip. I need to do the second layer of red as well. So the reason I'm doing 2 layers is because one needs to be faded and then the other one needs to be close to faded, but the brush itself is going to be faded. It's more like a, yeah, you need red too. So it slightly hits differently, and of course it wanted to jump around. Jump around, no crisscross. Okay. That was bad. I just saw a message pop up. I was like, okay. No, I'll be back with them after I finish this. Kind of faded a little bit. So it's faded, the brush is going to be faded, but it's going to still be slightly darker towards the outsides. And that's really just for it to look a little stronger of a fire. Because it is still fire. He is still a creature of some sort. Now the one thing about this, when you fade things like this, it looks beautiful digital, right? But when you go and print it, it's like, oh, it's a little bit more solid than what's on digital because it's got to have a background. When you print something, it's always going to have a background because it's printed on something. So that is where it does become a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. I so want to strike up a conversation with you guys about I'm asking for trouble with this, about Last of Us 2. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, at this point, it shouldn't be like any spoilers because a lot got leaked. And then, of course, they talked about it at the Game Awards show. And I also talked about it with my buddy Mark on our podcast. But, I don't know. I might leave that till the podcast. So I could debate more about it. I like debating. When it comes to like, well, I guess anything that I'm interested in, but that would be the only reason to debate, is if you're interested in something. So like on social media, I think yesterday, I asked everybody that follows me on IG, because I'm more active on IG than Facebook or anything. But I asked you guys, what's the cutest dessert? And I think King of Anime, you said tiramisu, and bruh, you just don't know. I would have bought some tiramisu yesterday had I not taken a lot of desserts out of my diet. Oh boy, I haven't had a good tiramisu in some time. Alright, and let's drop this down to 10%. That way it's still there, still red, right? But not as deep red. And same down here. So he's starting to look like fire. Oh my god, you haven't finished? We gonna talk about it tomorrow during our movie night date, whatever. Dorian has yet to finish Last of Us Part 1. And that was a very excellent game. I need you to finish that. Oh, and you had some on your birthday. Okay. Tiramisu for birthday. Oh, good. Okay, we're not going to talk about it because y'all don't want to, I don't want to spoil you. That's what I'm trying to say. Get that. And I also want to get a lighter version of this right there, like a pale version. All right, so I'm going to change that. Yeah, no, it can stay that. New layer. This layer will be our yellow-orange. It's going to be Calcifer. Orange. Yeah. Orange. Oh, psych. Yellow. Yellow-orange. Whatever. I'm not taking color theory, so there's a lot of different colors. You got stressed. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Anybody that's not familiar with Last of Us 1 or 2, I want you to go into YouTube after my stream. It's not as important as this stream. It's like, no, I'm kidding. And I want you to search the sound of a clicker from the Last of Us video game. That is the most terrifying video game sound that I have ever heard in my life. Make sure you have headphones in when you hear it. And then I'm sorry I set you up for that. But yeah, okay, I can see why you got stressed. But going back to desserts, I wish that I could like get the body that I want and still eat things like tiramisu and I don't really like macaroons, but it's okay. And things like that. But yeah, tiramisu it's so good. I love it. But it's not as good as, you guessed it, Pocky. Or Dango. Dango. The dessert I tricked myself into loving. That my friends will never let me live down. Alright, see how we got that little glow right there? I'm gonna add a little bit of darkness into it too. Hello, darkness, my old friends. I'm kidding. Oh, that's why. Computer, please don't do the thing. So my computer will lock up sometimes when I use certain brushes. It takes longer to load them, so it will be like, come on now, give me some time. But luckily, cool. Luckily, it worked out for the best. Let me just see how that looks on your guys' end. Yeah, he's coming along from our our normal picture. So that's the original one. It's a little blurry. Again, it's a clip from an actual movie. So it's not going to be like 4K or 40K or whatever. 40K. 4K. But yeah, so I'd say it's looking real clean. Oops. There we go. Looking real clean. Let me see. Eyes white. Centerpiece black. Darker mouth. Cool. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Peach Pocky. Oh. So, our lovely visionary there, Dorian, he has gone to China for schooling at one point, at 2 points actually, and he said he had some Peach Pocky, and now I'm jealous because I feel like Peach Pocky would rank number 2 higher than my banana flavored Pocky that I like so much. It's probably really loud. Oh my god. No, it's not. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I need this orange yellow, this peach kind of color to be a little bit brighter. I'm gonna throw that up. Throw that there. Calcifer. Highlight. Yellow. Highlight. If I can spell highlight. There. Laptop. There we go. I was tempted of ordering one of those international snack boxes for the stream, and I was like, ooh, that sounds like a good plan, because again, you grow internally fat up here. I say that, but I'm also walking around with like a 6-pack of abs. Just sad that I can't eat all the foods that I really want. But yeah. All these desserts. Do you guys like macaroons? I gotta ask, because I, for the life of me, just cannot get into them. I can't. Like, it doesn't matter what flavor I try, I'm like, ugh, okay. I just can't get with them. I mean, no harm, but it's just, I don't know, it's not my thing, I guess. Like, I tried, I really did, on multiple occasions. I thought it was one of those things where, you know, when you get older, you might like it because your taste buds kind of change. That was not the case, not at all. So my laptop keeps throwing me notifications from IG, and I'm like, chill, be chill. That's dope. Fire takes the most to do, because again, it's living, breathing, so it's a little different. Yeah, macaroons are like, I only know a handful of people that love them, and when they do love them, they really love them. Like, they be buying them in bulk, and that's not me. No, thank you. Now, some green tea Kit Kats. I know it's weird, right? They're hard to find, but you go to H Mart, you get you a little joke about this big little bag. They're gone in 2 days. That's a problem. All right, I'm gonna go back down to the red, and I need to add a little bit more red. It's basically a balancing game at this point with fire. I'm gonna grab a little bit of a darker red because we will be fading it. So, and for the sake of not messing up the color layers I already did, I'm gonna make another one that is Calcifer. This is why I constantly save, because these files get dumb large. Calcifer Shadow Red 1. Oops. RE. Save that real quick. I need you. I bet you heard that. I think that's gross. All right. Ooh. Save. Oh, it doesn't even show that it's saving. Okay. All right, there we go. Done. Go back to my select because I definitely deselected him. This, everybody, is why I love closing off layers, or yeah, closing off the lines for each layer, because had I not done that, the red would have been all over the brown, gray, and black, and it would have messed up all the other colors. So, but we gooch. All right. Again, if I didn't name these, I'd be all over the place. So thank you to all my college professors that told me that I should name every single layer. And I'm sorry for those times I didn't. Let's go with 50. There we go. Alright. Bring it in a little bit more. Poor Calcifer, we just got him hanging out. I'm gonna jump on this layer. Even though I named him for specific reasons to not mix the colors, I just mix the colors on purpose. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was loud. That's weird. I don't know. Probably just TV out there, but again, this is my amateur setup, so it's not like I got soundproof walls or anything like that, unfortunately, but not unfortunate at the same time. It's all good. Hey, but when I get that house, alright, don't worry about that. That's a tale for another time. Alright. Yep. A little bit of darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. If you know me, there's like 2 times a day that I get dumb silly. It's in front of a camera or crowd, and then all the time. So I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. You probably didn't. But I thought it was great. Let me stop being a clown. It wouldn't be so awkward if I had done my research on copyright music, and then you guys could just listen to that rather than me babble. But speaking of that, everybody drop your favorite chill song in the chat. Like, what do you listen to when you just want to escape whatever is going on and you just want to just chill, just like sit there and play games to, or draw to, read to, write to? Like, what is your all-time favorite song that gets you into a chill mode? Not a hype mode, a chill mode. I got plenty of hype songs. Shoot, Megan's Batty Addy. All right, stop. No copyright. No copyright. It's a little cute little bugger. Came out better than I thought. Let me stop making faces. My face is so expressive. All right. Let me see. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Don't worry about it. Gotta save again, cause that's a lot of work and I'm not redoing it. While it's saving, I'm about to... My incense burnt out again. I feel like I'm a true Capricorn because, ooh, okay. Because even the, you know how we're all like practical and money orientated. Well, even my incense are called money. So it just is who I am. Is who I be. It's who I be. I hope you guys like the t-shirt, you know. You've seen it in multiple pictures. And it is a brain with a tree. It is called Foundation on my website, but that's not important. Okay. Got some good songs here, you know what I'm saying? I make a lot of playlists, and the reason I ask that is because I'm looking for more chill music. So if you don't mind me stealing your music, not stealing, but like throwing it on my playlist, then hey, by all means, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna throw it on there. Let me see where the stream's at. It's so weird to me to see myself like doing whatever I was doing like 7 minutes ago. Like the lag is just, it's weird. It's cool, but it's kind of weird. Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, drum and bass. Drum and bass music. You can listen to that for anything. Working out, chilling, reading, showering. Like, you could do it for anything. Driving. I got my mom on a little bit of drum and bass too. Ooh, these are like extra oily. That's weird. I did not call you guys here today so you can watch me eat a bunch of random snacks. But since you're here, you're more than welcome to watch. It's like, no, I'm kidding. Get a little ASMR. Let me stop. Yeah, drum and bass though. I actually have a whole playlist that I listen to. One of my old friends, I don't know if he's watching or not. I can't see who's watching or how many people are watching or whatever. My buddy Justin, he hooked me up with like a really good playlist of just all drum and bass. And I'll tell you what, I crank it. I get up in the morning. Normally I get up around 8 o'clock in the morning. Today I kind of slept in a little bit because, you know, happy birthday. Cheers. But I normally get up that early so I can get in like a full hour to 2 hour workout. Depends on the day. Some days are extended, some days are shorter. And so I just throw on drum and bass, or even oddly enough, like Nujabes, if I pronounced his name right. Rest in peace, F in the chat. But yeah, I love wordless music. Yeah, Justin has some really good playlists. If you ever like message that man and you're like, hey, I need a playlist, it's all drum and bass, he will probably link you right to the same one. I think it's Kaleidoscope something. I forgot the name of it. I look at it all the time and I forget the name of it because I have so many playlists that I play from. All right, let me get back to work. You did not come here for this. Feel like a child? Never mind. I'm not even gonna finish that. Yeah, Nujabes. Oh my god. I wish he was alive still making music, because that's all I would need to get through the day is like a whole playlist of his music. There's one, it's like Flower Dance. It's so peaceful. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. On you can find him pretty much anywhere. His music is legendary. And if you don't know, now you know. Yeah. But yeah. My room smells like snacks and fresh red roses. It's a different kind of feel. Let's see. All right, this should be enough for Calcifer. I lied. I'm sitting here looking at it like it's all said and done. I still gotta color in his mouth and his fire tongue. So let's go here. And his eyes. Calcifer. Facial items. Yeah. Sometimes I name these things so weird, it's... Don't question me. Don't judge me. Alright. I'm going to group that and call it Calcifer Body. Colors. Yep. Alright. I never in my life thought I'd be making videos like this. But y'all just had to get me out of my comfort zone. Now I have no choice. I mean, I do, but I figured it'd be fun. Why not? Face my fears. Call me Utada. I swear, guys, I'm sober. I promise you that. I'm literally drinking water and tea. That's it. That's all I really ever drink nowadays. So, I didn't get my white peach sake for my birthday. I thought about it, but I didn't. I don't feel as though I have to have fun. And even though we're celebrating, like, I'm gonna celebrate with some Pocky, some water, and some tea, and a dozen red roses. How sweet. Oh, his eyes are white. No more seaweed though. It's hit me in the back of the throat. Can't. Thank God my camera's not good enough for you to see that tear trying to squeeze out of my eye. Alright. Do any of you ever, well really it's just the two of you at this moment, but I'm gonna say any of you in case somebody else pops in. Do you ever just find yourself like chilling by yourself and you're just enjoying everything that's going on? Like everything's fun and everything's funny. Like that's what I love about myself. That is a big part of me that I do love so much, because I legit could be, as you see, I could literally just sit here and do artwork and just crack up laughing the entire time, like I have Dave Chappelle standing in front of me telling jokes. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, I'm happy, I guess. I'm happy with me. So it's pretty dope. Like, if you don't know that feeling, I want you to figure out what makes you feel that way, because there is nothing like it. It is like peace at its core. It is. It's like waking up in the morning and knowing everything's all good. Yeah. 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 I tell you. It's good stuff. I don't live on my own just yet, but it feels like it half the time. It really does. Like, I pretty much stick to my own stuff. Let me delete that because I didn't do that right. Go here. I told you guys I don't know how to art and how to. Hey, no copyright. That's my alarm. Of course, it's the ending to being a great anime. Yeah, creativity will bring that out. At least in me and obviously in you. Like, oof. I don't know. It's just something about being in the moment of making something pretty, I guess. For me, it's art, so it's like everything I make, I make it as beautiful and as eye appealing as possible. But then other times you can also make things that are not appealing to the eye, just so you can get that emotion from somebody. Whatever you're creating or whatever I'm creating, it's like, I don't know. I get in that zone and I'm just like, so it's just dope. I'm glad there's only like 2 of you watching. I mean, I'm not, but like, I'm glad. I'm glad nobody's gonna see that part. I swear I can dance. I'm not a chair dancer. I mean, I got the footwork when I'm in the chair, but you can't see my feet, so it don't matter. But yeah, I think creativity it brings out a certain flair. And it's like, no matter who walks into the room or what else is going on around you, it doesn't douse that flair. Like, it's so cool. Like, I don't care about looking silly or looking like, I care about looking like a bum, you know. Did the hair today. All right, anyway, 3 days ago. But yeah, I don't care about whether somebody dislikes this video or doesn't really care about what I'm talking about. I'm in the zone right now. Like, at the end of the day, it's still my birthday. It's still a beautiful day out. You're welcome, because every time I have a birthday, you have a beautiful day outside. Let me stop. No, I don't know, just it's those good vibes, you know? It's like you can't take this away from me. I'm vibing out and I love it and it's just it's part of me. Let me stop rambling. Maybe put them 8 minutes back on cycling stuff. I don't know how you guys put up with me being my friend. I love it. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. It's it's awesome. Wait. Who are you throwing hands? Wait. We're supposed to be throwing hands? I don't recall. Who are we throwing hands with? Oh, try and douse my fire. I think that's what you mean. Nah, nobody's dousing my fire or anything like that. If that's what you were referring to. Also, I'm not gonna throw hands because somebody doesn't agree with like me being silly on camera. Like, okay, like it's not that heavy. But it's literally just me enjoying myself. And if anybody had anything bad to say about that, or like why even care? If it hurts you, walk away. No, but I'm not gonna throw hands with anybody. I only fight if I'm training and if it needs to come to that, but that's definitely not the first thing I'm gonna do. I promise. Oh. Yeah, I ain't worried about nobody. Only worried about myself and also just, you know, passing along this joy that I'm feeling. Like, it's not like everything in my life is perfect. There are so many things that I have to think about as soon as this stream ends, unfortunately. Um, there's so much, but like at the end of the day, in this moment and in each moment that I live, it's all good. And if I could pass on some like good vibes to people that are watching, coming and going, you know, whether you're a part of my life or not, you know, you could be a stranger. If I could pass on like love and just a good moment for you to like recall one day, that's good enough for me. Like that's really why I do these art moments. Like it's dope. This is the first one that I did in the daytime, but like I definitely enjoy giving good energy to people. Why am I doing this one-handed? Like, I get to go so much faster if I just do a two-handed. Some of the songs that you guys heard earlier are actually songs that I created for previous podcast episodes. And if you have not checked out those podcast episodes, they are up on SoundCloud and Spotify. So you can hear my voice talk and you can hear my buddy Mark, who will be joining us later. And, yep. Ta-da. I don't do this for the fame, guys. One day I will be famous. It's like I don't care about that. I do this for you because you asked me to get on here and do some more live things for you all. I do this for you. The people that, you know, got me this far in business and are constantly like, oh, what's the next thing you're doing? What's this? What's that? I want to see it, you know. Catch me up. What's been going on? I'm like, oof, so much. So here we are. This is what I do it for. I should not have let that go. I could pretty much talk about anything. So if you guys just love hearing me talk, obviously the podcast, but also just, I don't know, ask me a question. Let get to know the artist. It is, quote unquote, my day, whatever. It's all of our day. We're all alive. Yeah, I'll answer any question you got. Put me on the hot seat. Nothing surprises me. That's why I do this. I'm like, when you have the people around you that I do, literally nothing can surprise you. Oh, for sure. Starting this, I was like, I don't think I got calm until maybe about 10 minutes ago, y'all. I know it's a shame because we only got like, what, an hour and a half left? I'm so sorry. Yeah, starting like live work, it's like, holy crap, what am I gonna do? I should have just colored all of this in. That's what I should have done. See, this is what I mean by small mistakes that can be fixed, but kind of don't want to make the mistakes in the first place. So it's not like it's bad, but I feel like I can adjust it a smidge. Another thing about the streaming part, learning that because there's a lag, I don't have to squeeze so much in. Like for the podcast, I know we're gonna talk for like 45 minutes is each episode. And I'm like, about 30 minutes of that is actual like discussion time. So it's like I have a cutoff time and it's a very short amount of time, and it's not like you guys are listening right then and there, so there's no lag. But with this, there's a lag, so you guys are still catching up to what I'm saying. So I could actually like talk and then just stop and then like let you catch up to that part and then continue. And it's weird. I'm learning new things. That's what today was about, for real. Re-engaging with you all through my art and stuff, as well as just figuring this out. Because this is the first time I've ever done a live stream on YouTube. And this is also, it's not the first time I've done live. Again, we used to do like a couple of different lives on IG, but it would cut out every hour. So that's why I did YouTube, so I can do longer streams for you all. And yeah. But let's go 85%. Make it a little darker. But yeah, realizing that I can take that pause because you guys have to catch up to the conversation. That's something that I don't think about when doing like the podcast. So that's new. I'm learning so much doing this today, and guarantee you tonight's video is probably going to be a lot better than this one. I'll tell you what. Because it won't just be me rambling like I always do when I'm in this mode. It'll also be Mark rambling, so then I could pass it on to him so he can ramble, so you don't just hear my voice. And wish that I would quit then. Do 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 do. Excuse me. because I changed my diet, I'm eating a lot healthier. I'm even gonna start adding some vegan recipes into my diet. I'm not vegan. I don't know if I'll ever make that commitment. That's a big commitment. But I don't know. I want to. One day I want to do it at least for a year, and I'll probably never go back after that year. But because I've changed my diet, instead of a birthday cake, I was very adamant about not receiving one because I knew my mom, just like she surprised me with these dozen roses, she would probably also surprise me with a birthday cake. She does it every year. That's why I know. But I told her no cake this year, but instead she makes this fire cornbread. I'm not even gonna lie. This cornbread has just enough like cinnamon sweetness to taste almost like a gingerbread cookie, but in the form of cornbread. When I tell you it's fire, what do the kids say now? It slaps. Let me stop. Oh man, I love me. I love this fun. Why do his eyes look like that? Oh, that's why. Smarticles. Because there we go. It should be solid black. Don't you dare. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you know, can I have the Hooters chicken, but maybe not the red velvet cupcakes? Because, oh my God. Your mom makes the best cupcakes I've ever had in my life, and the Hooters chicken be banging. But I'm working on my 6-pack of abs, okay? The last time I had a really strong 6-pack of abs was high school. Because all the sports that I used to play. But yeah, now I'm getting back into shape, and I want them very badly, but I have to be strong and decline the cupcakes. But yes, I will for sure take some Hooters chicken. I was gonna say it sounds wrong, but it's like Hooters has a flavor, you know, and you make Hooters chicken, whatever. If you know, you know. Just like their shrimp. First time I went to Hooters, and the only time I've ever gone to Hooters, I was visiting family in Oregon. Oh my God. I didn't even go there for the women. I promise. I went there for the food because they said the shrimp was really good, and I'm big on seafood eating, and their shrimp was great. I don't remember what it was called because I think it was like a limited time offer, but man, you got me sitting over here drooling. Hold on a second. All right, no, I'm kidding. But it was really good. It was really good. Oh, I don't want your mom to work extra hard. She doesn't even like making cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of work for her. But if she's gonna make some chicken, I'll take the chicken. You're gonna make me go back to my 2-a-day workouts just so I can eat some cupcakes. Nah, let me just stick to my my 1-a-day, 1 to 2 hour schedule with my protein drinks. And now when I say protein, I'm not talking about that keratin and all that stuff that, you know, soaks up in your arteries and whatnot. I'm talking about maca. Maca is a natural root. It is the best protein for me personally. I can't tell you what to use, but that's what I use. So, but yeah, you're right. It's not a bad thing to work out twice a day. I just don't have the time to work out twice a day. That's why I go for an hour to 2 hours once every morning. Minus, what is it? Minus some mornings. Like if I just physically can't, like the other day I worked out so hard the day before. I woke up the next morning and it felt like I had pulled something in my back, and I was like, you know what? We can't do arms today, so I'm gonna just do legs and abs. And for like the next 3 days, I had to just not do upper body. So, but lucky me that pain is gone. So, ooh, you guys, I look good on camera, minus that shininess in my forehead, but that just means it's polished. It's like, oh, I'm a clown. Okay. You know, that's a true statement too, because my nose gets dumb red when I get cold, like in the wintertime. People used to call me Rudolph. Bro. It's like right here would just get super red. And I'm like, I shouldn't be getting this red. Tongue on Calcifer. Y'all got me talking. I had stopped doing art. Again, y'all didn't come here for this. You came here for the art. And I'm just gabbing away. And it's not polite. Not polite to keep people waiting. I'm editing myself on some certain things. Let me see. Oh yeah. I'm editing myself, but let this special episode of Basic Canvas Podcast, I couldn't even say it all the way, start tonight. We're gonna be reckless. Psych, no, I'm kidding. We're not reckless on the show. We are actually family friendly for the most part, as long as you're like 15 and up, I think. I don't think we really say anything too crazy. But who knows? Tonight might be the night. Whatever. I messed that up. All right. What am I trying to do? What does this tongue look like? Y'all making me forget. Oh yes. It's not with the red, it's with the orange. There we are. Here we go. All right. Boop up, boop up. I was getting ready. That reminds me. Thank you for reminding me about my 20-pound vest that I haven't used in a while. Excuse me. I need to incorporate that in my workout, because if I'm not going to be buying any new vests anytime soon. Thank you so much, King of Anime. I really appreciate you coming out here, and I mean, not coming out here, but like coming to the stream and just like chatting it up with me for like a good 2 hours. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will be hitting you up for your stream, as well as that list of parts for the computer. So thank you. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you around, buddy. The rest of you are stuck here, so you're welcome. Psych, no, I'm kidding. That's messed up. Alright. Okay. Let me see. Drop that down to 50. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of my 20-pound weighted vest that I need to start using again, because I had stopped for a moment. But now that, I don't know, I've been doing different exercises, and I don't plan on buying new weights anytime soon, just because, again, I don't have the room for it at this time. You know, I'm so excited for things. 2021, I'm not putting a lot into it, but there are things that are happening, and I'm super excited for it. And then there are other things that are happening this year that I am low-key not looking forward to, kind of terrified, but all is good, you know. I'll tell you after it's done, because I don't want to get into it. but yeah, I'm not gonna buy weights just yet. But after I do, there we go. So I can stop BSing with Calcifer. All right, let's do this pot and get on with the get on. Also saving this file because I'm pretty sure I did a lot there since the last save. I don't know. Okay. I can't help but hum because I literally do everything with music. Everything. You name it, I do it. Let's see. Shadow. Tongue. Yeah, oops. I'm sitting here like, that looks weird. That's why it looks weird. Because why is it being crispy? Still looks weird. Anyway. Gonna group these. Also, Dorian, look, I know social distancing, but if you want to make that chicken and leave it 6 feet out my door, I'll come and grab it. It's like, let me stop. Let me stop. If you want to make it and then leave it 6 feet out of your door, I'll come and grab it. Let me stop. I don't drive myself anymore. It's a shame. Oof. I will, but not right now. Let's see. What was that? Face items. In there, like somewhere. Lock that up and drop it to the pot. All right, this pot is not going to take as long as Calcifer did. Calcifer took the longest because, again, it's fire. Fire is very hard to color. What a cute one. Why does his eye look like that? Because I didn't select it. Bet. I'm here for it. Oh my god, that... Utilize some drones. Look, I'm ordering one right now. You don't see it, but my hands are typing away in Amazon, looking at some drones just so I could pick up some chicken. What? Bruh. I would do it too. That's the bad thing. I buy a whole drone just so I can fly it to your house, pick up some chicken, and bring it back. It's going to be cold AF by the time it gets to me. And I'm going to still eat it. I'm just throw it in the microwave and eat it. Chicken banging. All right. What was I about to do? Eye fix. Anytime I make a mistake, I come over here, hit iFix, or I type whatever it is. That's not what I meant. Tap whatever it is, name the layer iFix, or whatever fix it is, and then I paint over it. So like the white has a little bit of orange in it, which should not be there. But I didn't select the layer before coloring, so things happen. Boop, now his pupils are back to white. Let's brighten that up all the way. There we go. All right. Put that in there for face and body stuff. And now back to the pot. And those are our pot colors. Give me the darkest. Give me the mid. It would be easier if I, close the lines, but shite happens, and it's not that heavy though. Just gotta make sure I don't hit anything. I don't want to be a bother. Again, I can't see. Excuse me. Hold on a second. As I was saying, I can't see who or how many people are in chat or whatever. So if you swing through, say hello. Why are you being a weirdo? Like, I don't know. Do you just come over to somebody's house and stare at the front door and just and wait for them to speak to you? No, you don't. So if you're there, just say what's up. Boodle pop, pop, and lock and drop. A. Also, I don't know what the episode is going to be about tonight. We are very good at winging it. That's how all of our episodes were crafted, minus maybe 2. So if you will be joining us for the later portion of the stream, after I go on break, then let me leave that open. Then you'll just enjoy some random banter. It's going to be probably super nerdy, because it's what we do. We talk about music, we talk about art, we talk about video games, we talk about anime, movies, like sci-fi, yeah, all that stuff, that good stuff, So if you will be joining us, we'll probably be going from, we'll start at 8, but we'll probably be going from about 8 until, I don't know, 9 or 10. I don't know, it depends on Mark's schedule. So, because I'm just chilling. This is my whole day. If I wasn't here with you all doing artwork on stream, I'd probably be doing some artwork, but like on my own time. And on my TV, I probably just have like Studio Ghibli movies, for real. I'm trying to cry. It's like, let me stop. Studio Ghibli movies do not always make you cry, but they can. Hit you right in the feels. Let's see. I'm gonna figure out the music situation for the live art nights. That'll be the next thing that I do. That way there's something else playing in the background, so I'm not rambling the entire time while you watch me do pretty things on screen. Hey, cool cat, all of that. Welcome. I hope your day's going good. Cat is a really awesome friend who I met back in college. It's weird. I didn't think we'd be the friends we are today when I first met you back in college. 'Cause you're like an A tier designer. I mean, we're both S tier now, but like at that time you were already A tier. I was like, "Oh, my little C tier is not going to become friends with her. It's okay. Let me just, pass the class." Thank you. But yeah, we became friends. I'm pretty sure I know you taught me some things. I don't know if I taught you anything about art. Probably not. But yeah, now we're both S tier, so that's dope. Growing friendships. Those are the best friendships. You pushed me to be a better designer, I know that much. Yeah, you were. I wish Debbie was watching this and would hop in chat and be like, "Yeah, Kat, you're just sitting there like, oh, what if I add this square to this other square and then add a circle on it and then write some type?" Like, it was dumb stuff like that for me. But you were like, "Nah, take this square, take that square, take this circle, boop, 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 boop." Real simple and pretty. And I don't know how you do what you do. Like, I do very chaotic artwork, to where it takes like a lot of hours and a lot of layers, as you see. And then Kat, she's like, let me think about it. Boop, there it is, simple. And I'm like, how did she do that? So that's true. I haven't seen too much work from you lately, but even your old stuff is like, it's very well done. Like, you are at a professional level. So you definitely inspired me to step my game up and stop BSing around with my art. Like, when I first opened my store, I looked back at some of the artwork on there, and I was embarrassed to say that I really put that up there. I'm like, ugh, why would somebody want to buy this tank top or this shirt? This looks like trash. So I took those down. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the website when it first went up to where it is now. I took that down. It's not where it's at. I need to step my game up. So I've been doing that. I have been doing that. Even though some people really like those, I'm like, are you sure? It looks like trash to me. But no. No. Alright. That's the base color for the pot. Excuse me. I've been working on this too long. It's because I'm talking that, I haven't done much else other than work on this. This is what we have so far. Based on... Excuse me. Pardon me. That was terribly rude. That's the original look. And this is where we're at. So, I say it's coming along. I'll help you with your web page. If you ever want any help, I'll surely help you in exchange for collaboration with you. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. My chaotic artwork mixed with your simplicity. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I think it'll be fun. You didn't hear that crunch. That was a loud one. Yeah, Kat, if you have not seen this movie, let me know when you want to do an art night. I mean, art night, dang. A movie night. I'll stream it through Discord, and we can just run through some Studio Ghibli movies. Because I think I have a problem. I might be addicted. Ooh. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Why does that look like that? I don't like that. That's why. Because I need it to be under. It needs to be under. Should use a bigger brush. Slow it down. All right. I love parts of Calcifer. We'll talk about it. We'll come up with something. I don't know. We'll think of something. How did I decide on my website design? I wanted something welcoming, and I wanted it to be an extension of what I felt my art portrayed from me. Does that make sense? Like, I wanted to take the embodiment of what I put into my art, like the feelings and the freeness and the love and the welcoming and the warmth and I guess the openness, and like a safe place kind of thing, like these art nights. And then I wanted to put that feel into the colors, the imaging, the typeface. So I really thought about the design. Periodically I'll change some of the pictures on there just so that it like goes with the seasons. So right now I think I have a snow owl up because Owl Squad, baby. No OVO. Stop. But yeah, I really thought about it before just throwing like, oh, I want it to be blue and orange. Well, what kind of blue and orange? I know they're complementary, but they have to hit a certain way, you know? Hold on, let me move my other layers up because otherwise it's gonna pop above. See, I just fixed it. It's gonna pop above the log coloring. But yeah, I thought of how I wanted the viewer to take in my art as well as how they're going to take in the website itself. Like, it's one thing to look at art and just be like, oh, that's pretty. I like that. Or I like that character. Or I like that saying or whatever. And then it's another thing to be like, oh, that looks pretty dope on a shirt. I want to wear that kind of thing. So I wanted people to look at it and really pick things that they actually wanted to wear. So I created a space where it was kind of an open frame. That's why I used the white background, lighter colors so that people feel more welcome to it. And it doesn't feel as daunting or like closed off kind of thing. And yeah, it seems to work. So I just keep it like that, and then I switch up pretty much the carousel at the top. I cannot think of the word to save my life. But yeah, so, and I'm change a couple more of those up, those pictures, once we start getting into spring, because I want to, offer different things and stuff. And then I'll switch around collections. So like, it's very cold outside. Not today though, because I brought that sunshine. Oh my God. Okay. But it's very cold outside. So I have, do I remember my own collection name? I have Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Sure, Warm Hands. Something like, I don't know. Anyway, it's up there. As like one of the top collections. So right when you click on the website, it's like the carousel, and then you have like 3 collections right there that go with the season. So it's like, you're already thinking like, oh, I could use a hoodie. So boom, there you go. Hoodies, joggers, blankets, stuff like that. I feel like it's okay. Well, it's different. If you're trying to build a brand, like a specific brand for people to get familiar with, you may not want to switch it up every week. But if you find that you are switching it up every week, find something that you really love. Um, when you're starting anything, that's what I'm learning, even from this like live streaming. When you start anything, make sure you love it, because if you don't, you're gonna drop it. Like, if I didn't love getting in front of this camera, only because I'm comfortable now, excuse me, it's like, let me stop. If I didn't find this comfortability in myself, like right here, right now, and I didn't think that I could do this any longer, I'd be like, well, guys, this was great. I'm out. Don't expect any more. But I'm falling in love with this aspect of, my branding and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing it more often, and it's going to be more consistent. As far as like the look of the, what did you say it was? The style title. You want to keep it consistent just so people can get familiar with who you are as a creator, as a designer. So I think once you figure out what exactly you want your image to be, you won't change it every week. But until then, change it as much as you like, because if it's not the one that you want, you're never going to keep it. Like, it's just fact. It's just human nature. It's what we do. Like, nobody, if you like something, or if you really love something and it speaks to your soul, you want to keep it in your life. Same thing with designing, is pretty much the same thing with anything that you do. So if it doesn't speak to you on that term, let it go. Next one. See if it works. If it does, boom, you got it. If it doesn't, next one. I think that's pretty cool about life too. Like, we're all forever changing. So you never have to just like, I don't know, stick with something that doesn't speak to your soul. And you should always feed your soul, because your soul will keep you going. Here, what'd you say? 100! I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, back to art. Yeah, I'd say if you're if you're having trouble deciding, I'd say just like legit, just think about exactly what you want to feel doing it, and how you want people to perceive it. And once that's all in order, you got yourself a design. I think about that for each piece that I draw, and that's why sometimes I won't post for like a week or like a month, because I'm like, I like these, but they don't really speak to me. It's just like a pretty picture that I had fun sketching kind of thing. So I just won't post it. But there's actually a dumb amount of art that will never be seen by other people. I'm laughing because I showed my friend some artwork the other day, and it's like taking your, for me, a sketchbook is like, it's like a diary, right? So let me grab this one. It's like a whole diary. Like every page has something in it. My fault. It's like little sketches. Like I'm probably never gonna do anything with the sketch, but I sketched it just because I was feeling some type of way in that moment. And some of these you guys have seen. Some of them, you know, you won't ever see. Like here's a Naruto ink brush sketch that I did at work one day because I was bored, I'm not gonna lie. But BB8. But like, yo, I showed my friend some sketch work that I've only ever showed 3 other people because I was embarrassed by it. It's not that it was bad, it was actually really good art, but it was like, I'm not getting into it. I'm still kind of embarrassed by it, and that's okay. I'm an adult. I'm okay. But I don't know. It was just something that was never meant to be seen by anybody except maybe the person that I drew it for. And I was like, oof, this is really corny, but it's really good art. And I want to show it off, but I probably won't ever show it off. I have so many sketches like that. Not exactly like that, but like just sketches of sometimes people, other times like characters that I'm just like, yeah, I really like this, or I really want to add this to, say, my webtoon or whatever. And I'm just like, nah, this was a personal moment that I just had between me and my sketchbook, and that's all I need. It's all I need it for. But yeah, we had a good laugh about that one. He was like, "Oh my God, this is really cute and adorable and romantic." I was like, that was fun. That was fun. You can always count on your friends to make you laugh at moments that you don't want to remember. All right, I should be done by now. But I keep playing with y'all and talking to y'all and stuff. Y'all don't really want it. It's like, no, I'm kidding. Let me see. 50%. I gotta use my technique. All right. So I need to go between here and here. So that'll be about there. And boodle pop. All right. New layer for blending this stuff. 50% on that. If I don't like it, I just delete it. I should have turned my fan on. I'm sweating bullets. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Dorian. Oh, man. Dorian, you've also seen those sketches, and bruh, I know you're gonna rag on me later, but save that for like our movie night. I don't have time. I'll have time to be ragged on in front of who's ever watching this. I think it's important to have those sketches, though, that I was talking about. Sketches that nobody else will ever see. Because it's just like, it makes them that much more special. Not particularly those, because obviously people have seen those. But like, it's like, again, like a journal. It's like a diary. It's private. It's something that you love because it's your passion. You're super passionate about. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't, but y'all know what I mean. Like, it's just, I don't know, it feels good. I don't like that. What is going on? Let me see. Give me one sec. Oh, crap. Hold on. This with this, and you get this, that. How dare you? Talking to Dorian on that one. How dare you, good sir? You shall not challenge me. You know what? I should have more drags for you, but I don't be dragging you like you drag me. You drag me all the time on my romantic antics. I can't believe we're even having this conversation. I'm live and you want to have this conversation right here. It's like, let me stop. You leave my art alone. It's important to have those moments for yourself and to enjoy them while they last. I think it's very important. Oh, sorry, no copyright. All right, now I'll take it down to 50. That's not what I meant. Take it down to 10. There we go. That's what I need. Take that one down to 50. There we go. Oh, I was scared for a second I'd embarrass my blending skills. You speak it well. I was afraid for a second. I was about to say, ooh, I'm a fraud. I'm not a real artist. About to mess up this blending. Which there are millions of ways to blend something. And sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. It's all up to you. You just got to figure out what it is and go with thine flow. What a blur. All right, drop it down to 20. No, not 29, 20. Boodle-bop, boodle-bop. If your friends aren't dragging you on a daily basis, you got the wrong friends. It's like, let me stop. That's why we're really friends. Because I just love being dragged by you. No, I'm kidding. It's an equal partnership. But also I give you more fuel than you give me, which is unfair. 50-50. I'm calling that. Da-da-da. There we go. I'll go up here too. Get a little right there. I know I missed like a dozen plus birthday wishes. If you are watching, or if you watch this when it's uploaded and stuff, thank you so much for even getting to this point. I don't know if somebody watching this later is going to get to this point, but if they do, thank you for your birthday wish. I will be touching base with all birthday wishes before the next stream when I take my dinner break, my Brussels sprout dinner break. Oof. And I know a lot of people could not watch it because it is a weekday and it's like right when a lot of people are at work. So it's all good. Again, this is not the last, it's only the first art night, or art stream. There will be plenty more, I guarantee it, because I'm enjoying myself. I don't know if you guys are enjoying yourself. You seem to be enjoying yourself. You in the back? Yep. You to the left, you with the red sweater on. I peep it. Thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year to you. Happy birthday to me. Happy day to you. All right, anyway, now that we've gotten that out of our system, with my master Roshi laugh, what was I about to do? 50% on that? No. 100%. I need to make this darker again, right there, and 50%. Yeah, that's true. It's got to be a best friend status, because if you're not best friends, you're probably not talking stuff at your other friend. But once you hit that best friend status, it's like, oh, let's do this. It's like gloves off. It's a whole like marriage. Wait, that sounds terrible. I didn't mean like fighting, but like, you know, it's no more stepping on eggshells kind of thing. It's like, hey, remember that time? You know better now kind of thing. It's like you bring up all their dirt and you make sure they're better for it. That's what best friends are for. All right. Nah, you gotta go away. You gotta go away, my friend. All right, come on, I didn't mean to. Yep, go back. Cool. All right. What is this? What, 70%? Okay. 100%. Okay. What is this? Oh, because you're there. I was like, what the heck is going on? There we go. A pot looks like a pot looks like a pot. No green. I gotta stop. I've been watching not too much, but like, I've been watching so much YouTube lately, and most recently, some Berleezy videos, and he'll always say like, da-da-da-da, know something, and it's stuck with me, and I'm like, oh my God, I picked up a habit from somebody that I don't even know. They say what you admire. You yeah. Yeah. They say what you admire, you tend to pick up the habits from. And I admire successful people, so I've been really watching streamers preparing me for this moment. Not preparing me very well, but that's also because I never wanted to be a streamer until about last week when I decided to stream for my birthday, or 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. Okay, 50%. See, this is why y'all be asking, why were you up until 6 o'clock in the morning? Because these things take time, and this is a rush. Hold on a second. This is a little bit of a rush, so that's why I'm also like, we're gonna clean this up real quick. It's not the best one I've done, but it's not bad. I did 3 different pieces of art just in case I rushed through it. Joke's on me. That was panic drawing. I knew we weren't going to get to all 3 pieces. Another sketch. This one's really cute, and I'm going to do it for a hoodie as well as a tapestry. Let me see if you guys can see that. All right, there we go. So I saw this little picture on Google. Actually, I was looking for cute puppies to draw, and I saw a picture of a puppy sitting in this position, and I was like, ooh, I like that position. So I drew the position, and then I just drew it with a hoodie on and horns and its ears poking out of the hoodie, and then I gave it 3 tails because I'm an anime nerd. So that was pretty dope. And then the other sketch is not even a sketch. The third one's not a sketch. It's all shapes, so it is digital. And I don't know if it's gonna pop over to this window if I show you that. Yeah, so the third one was this one. It is called the Diamond Window that I will be working on. And I will also make that into a tapestry because I see you guys are really digging the tapestries, and that makes me proud because those jokers take so long. The sketch is the easy part. The sketch at worst takes like 3 hours. Because, you know, my hand be cramping up, so I gotta take a break. But other than that, like, the actual digital coloring, that's a lifetime. It's like, I don't know if you guys saw the, what is it? What did I call it? The, fudge. What did I do with those? And which one was I talking about? Oh, Chihiro and Haku. Bruh. The Haku tapestry. I was watching streams after streams after streams, like hours long streams, like 3 hour long streams, because it took a very long time to do the coloring for that and get the right style coloring, so that way when it prints, it won't be too dark and it won't be too light. It'll be right smack dab in the middle. But yeah, I mean, I can still. I'm gonna do the puppy one on my own. Calcifer's not looking too bad, you know. I'm gonna leave him like that. Granted, the original sketch does have it to where the handle does have or I'm sorry, the pot has a handle on it. But compared to the original picture, I'd say our Calcifer buddy looks pretty dang good. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I've done digital work in front of people. So it's there was a lot of pressure. Thank you guys for breaking me out of that shell, and definitely want to do some more of these. I'm gonna just BS for the next like 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. It's 5:52. I was gonna cut it around like 6:30. 6:30 at the latest. That way I can get set, you know, take a break, eat something, and get set up for the next stream, which will be at 8 o'clock. And again, that is the Bassic Canvas Podcast, which I also am super excited about. Is the first live episode of the show. So we can now say it was recorded in front of a live studio audience. No, I'm kidding. And if it goes well, maybe I can convince you, Mark, to do more episodes live. I don't know though, because if it doesn't go well, I probably won't want to do it either. But no, we're not. Nope, you're not getting furry vibes from my demon puppy. It's a demon puppy. It's like if I had a dog, I would want it to wear a cute demon sweater. That, nothing more, nothing less. That's gross. Don't you bring psych. I mean, you know, to each his own, but no, I'm not getting furry vibes from that, and I did not draw it for that. I still have to watch Beastars, come to think of it. That's what that made me think of. But yeah, dog, I really did that. Hold on a second. All right, let me stop. That's not part of the show. When I draw and I know that I've done something on a S tier level, my ego gets big, and I gotta calm that down, because we're not here for that. We're not here for the inflated ego, the power tripping. No, we're not here for any of that. We are here for fun. So I'm gonna just BS on this diamond window one. I don't know what I wanted, and I just didn't finish it, so I was like, let me bring it up on the stream. So yeah, one last look at Calcifer. That is the actual look from the movie. Little cute little guy. If you have not seen it, Studio Ghibli makes beautiful movies. They inspire me all the time, which is why I draw them so much, along with other things. This is Howl's Moving Castle, and I don't know where you can watch it, but you can go buy the movies. Like, it's better to just have it hard copy anyway. Like, and then that's what it looks like from my sketch to my ink to my digital work. And I didn't do the handle because the way I sketched it was on. I always keep like 5 sketchbooks right next to me. You never know. You never know. All right, so the way I had sketched it was like this. Let's see if you can see that. All right, yeah. Focus in on the camera. And as you see, the handle, there we go, finger moves the right way, would have been right here, but, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah. All right, anyway, that's good. And we gonna play with this for the next, like, 20 minutes or so. Or if I run into a wall, I'm gonna just be like, deuces, and disappear like that guy in the meme. I'm really not just furry vibes. Second. I'm gonna ask the people that are watching, what would you like to see in this diamond window? Like, I made it look so elegant, but like at the same time, I'm like, what else? What else should I put in it? Does it need words? Does it need specific colors that you want to see in it? Like, should it be tropical colors? Should it be gloomy colors? Should it be like a, what are those called? Steel pane windows type thing? Don't mind me. Pocky's good. Let me think. Let me see what I have in my bag of tricks. Sometimes I'll just grab some, I'll like put aside some sketches or some grabs and I'll use them for like art maybe a year from now after I forgot about them or something. What did he just say? Oh, okay. Wait, what? What do you mean another furry? Ooh, a lotus flower. That's pretty. I'm really mad. Leave your fetishes for the late night talk at the Bassic Canvas Podcast. I gotta stop doing that. We're not about that life. Like, we don't, just because we talk at like, what? We record at like 9 o'clock in the night. It really is a G-rated show. Like, anybody could listen to it. Ooh, that is such a good sketch. Another sketch that you guys won't see. So, let me stop. A lotus, you say? A lotus. Oh, you were asking me another furry. No. I actually don't know any furries, I don't think. And yeah, I watch BNA, but I didn't watch Beastars. It's like I'm still gonna watch Beastars, but I don't think you have to be a furry to watch those. Oh, a small owl. You know, I actually do have an owl sketch that I have not done anything with. Or I think I made a blanket, but I don't know. I might remove that one because, again, it didn't speak to my soul. Let me see. Now you know I have not played Breath of the Wild. I am a true fraud. I can't reach it from here, but I have a whole ocarina and have never played a single Zelda game. And yeah. I'm not ashamed. Like spirits from Breath of the Wild. I heard that's a very beautiful game though. And I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. I have seen a tad bit. But I've never played a Zelda game. Alright, let me see. Skip the bag of tricks. Let me open up a window. Let me find myself a little Lotus. Print. Oh, I don't know how I spelled that wrong. Oh, extra C or whatever. Or whatever. No copyright. Brain freeze, not brain freeze. Brain bum. Loose silhouette. Oh, that's a pretty one. A pretty basic one. It's like, okay, it's a pretty one. Blasphemy. You're right. You're so right. I do what I do. Oh, what do you want from me? Shrug. Shrugums. Alright. Bro, imagine me if I was one of those people that get hype over sweets. Like hyper with sweets. With sugar in my body. It'd be a problem. It'd be a whole problem. Because the amount of energy that I'm not showing you guys right now. You would think I was on drugs. But I'm not. Alright, anyway. This is what we do when we can't find a Lotus sketch. Select this little areas. Alright. Black that out. Oh, wait. Oh, fudge. Come on, laptop. Don't freeze on me now. Another reason why I was looking at getting another laptop. That way I can run the stream and stuff. And also, well, another, like, screen. Which, we might actually have an extra. I'm gonna have to look into that. Now that I think about it. About 3 hours too late, but now that I'm thinking about it, I may have a solution without buying a whole nother laptop or desktop. People that have not seen me in like years. These live streams are gonna be like, yeah, that's why I don't talk to her anymore. Or it's gonna be, whoa, who is this person? I never knew that side of Danny. Yeah, you're right. You are so right. Lord of the Mountain, Breath of the Wild. Hold on, if my laptop would stop freezing on me a little bit, I'll look it up in a second. Okay, cool. Alright, close that. Alright, there that is. Dang, I'm good. You see how I did that? It's like spray painting. You put it up there, spray paint it. That looks pretty. Okay. Alright. You said look up what now? Lord of the Mountain, Breath of the Wild. Let's see what this looks like. Bot W. That makes sense. Wow. That's gorgeous. It's like Princess Mononoke, the forest spirit, before decapitation. That's gorgeous. Okay. I peep it. Yeah, that game is super gorgeous, and I am going to have to I'm gonna have to check it out one day. One day. Is it on the Switch? I think it's on the Switch, right? Switcheroo. I did not just say that. I thought about getting a Switch so everybody in the family could do like some fun party games and stuff while we're in quarantine. Because I missed the ball and didn't buy one last go around. So I was planning on getting one for my birthday as a gift to myself. And I actually ended up getting goodness. This was a gift that I bought myself because if you know me, you know that I love weapons. And so I don't know when I'm gonna ever use this. It's probably just gonna be up on my wall when I move. And yeah. But oh boy. Happy birthday to me. And it was only $25. Good purchase. Such a Capricorn thing to say, too. Yeah, only $25. Good purchase. Happy birthday. Oh yeah, so it's on Switch. Yeah, I really was gonna buy a Switch, but then I was like, same reason why I don't do a lot of gaming now. I still get terrible motion sickness to where like I'll start playing and then out of the blue I'll just be like, nope, I gotta turn all the lights off and I gotta lay down. Like it just it's too strong for me. And then I just gotta lay there. I can't even watch TV or anything. I literally just have to close my eyes and hope for it to go away as soon as possible. It's like being on the verge of throwing up, but I never actually, well, I definitely have, but it's rare that I do throw up just from motion sickness, from video games. But we're gonna figure it out because I missed a whole generation of gaming and now we're on PS5 and I refuse to miss any more. I love it too much. That's why I spend way too many hours on YouTube just watching my favorite Let's Players play all types of games, sometimes the same games. I just want to see how one person does it versus the other. It's kind of interesting. Like, who knows? Maybe I'll play the newest Danganronpa game if I don't see it played first. Let's see, what else? I'm thinking some tropical colors for this because it looks like a very strong image. And so I want a very light-hearted feel to it. Like I'm about to be on the beach somewhere just cooling it. It looks like a logo for like a beach coffee house or something. I definitely do it. Or like a tea house. Let's see. I want this one, and that one, and that. You know what I'm gonna do? Take that back. I'm going to do light layer of yellow. I remember one time I was, this was back in college. For a moment there, I really wanted to be a, what do you call those? FBI agents? What do you call those? I wanted to be an FBI agent at one point in my life. And so I started taking all those like law classes where it's like intro to criminology and psychology class and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I love me some psychology. I'll take it in a heartbeat just so I can discuss things that go on with the brain. But I was in my intro to criminology class in college, and back then, like if you saw me in college, I had braids and they were always colored. Like I never had just straight black hair. I had blue and red braids. I had green, pink, purple, done every single color you can think of, except that pretty green blue on the screen. I like that. But I was like this very bright personality in this class where everybody was a brown or a black, and I was like, wait, that sounds that came out wrong. Like their personality was just focused, stern, practical, like kind of boring, not gonna lie. And my professor just looks at me one day after I give a presentation, and she's like, what are you doing in my class? And I'm like, did I fail the presentation? Like, what does that mean? And she's like, no, you did great. It's splendid work. But this isn't where your heart lies. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also where the money lies. Like, I'm looking for a secure job. You know what I mean? I'm fresh out of high school and looking for a career path that's not gonna land me as a starving artist. And so she was basically like, bruh, it's not worth it. Not bruh, sis, whatever. She was like, look, go follow your dream. Go do what makes you happy. Don't worry about the money at the end of the day. Because if you do what you love to do and you do it to the best of your ability, the money will come. It just does. It always does. Like somebody is going to see your work, they're going to see your talent, they're going to see what you have to offer, and they're going to say, I want that. So like hearing her say that to me, I'm a freshman in college, I'm just focusing on my books at that point. I really took that to heart. I came home, I looked at all my classes I was taking. I was like, oof, it's a good thing I didn't go too far into this. I'm going into like the art department tomorrow morning and changing up some classes. I got to see what I needed to take. So ended up taking that, all types of art classes, which I am so grateful for. It really shaped me into not necessarily the artist I am today, but the designer, if that makes sense. So like you can be an artist, but not a designer, because art isn't just design, right? Like, art is whatever you do in your life. It's who you are as a creator. Like, shoot, even mathematicians are artists. There's an art to everything. That's what's so exciting about life. Everybody's so different, yet everybody has a craft that they're really good at, or they have something that really pushes them to be their best in a specific area. Even if it's not like art or music or numbers or anything like that. It could be like, I don't know, cleaning. Like, it could be anything. That's just the first thing that came to mind. But like, everybody has something, and it's really cool to see different things from different people. And hearing my professor, like, you know, she said, yeah, you're doing good in the class, but like, this isn't where your heart is. I'm like, dang, you right. Call me out. Spill my tea. It's all good. She was like, go do what you want to do and don't look back. And I'm like, yeah, the only time I look back is to tell this story. So, but I for sure have never looked back. I changed my major that one time, and I've never regretted becoming an artist for a living. Like, I definitely had jobs, don't get me wrong, but since quarantine hit, I have legit just been here and also working with my mom on some other stuff. But yeah, working for myself, that's the real dream. Whew. That is, I mean, if you could call it work. I don't really get paid for these things. Again, I'm just out here to spread love and joy and be the best at whatever I am, because at the end of the day, somebody's gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, I want that, I want her. It's not just my art, it's the personality too. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you next time. Psych, no, I'm kidding. Nah, I just like having fun with you all. And it doesn't matter. It could be like me and one other person in a whole live chat for 3 hours. I'm gonna have fun. And I hope you match my energy, or I can share some of this energy with you, because I'm like, look, at the end of the day, you want to be happy, I want to be happy. Let's have some fun. Like, let's talk about life. I don't know, let's just have good vibes. Like, if life didn't teach you about having good vibes, 2020 should have taught you that there's nothing more important than the happiness you have inside, because that's what got me through quarantine so far. It's having that good energy to keep myself going, because no matter what else is going around, like, it's about what I'm thinking about when I lay down for bed, or what I think about when I first wake up. As long as those good vibes are there, as long as I'm being me, I'm happy, and I'll figure out the rest. Believe that. Like, it's oof. Why y'all let me ramble like that? Why y'all do it? Alright, I want to add some... What I want in this? I was thinking maybe some purple, but then I'm like, that might fight too much. Orange. How could I be so... I don't know what I'm trying to say. How could I forget? Tropical, right? Tropical, baby. Doodle bop. Doodle bop. Again, if you're tuning in now or tuned in after I said it, I'm just playing around with this one. We already finished the Calcifer one, and Then I am going to take a break, get something to eat. As you see, I keep gnawing on this Pocky because I'm starting to get a little hungry. And get a little silly. Stay silly. But I'm also going to set up for tonight's podcast episode. So it'll be the same link. You won't be able to see Mark because we don't have it set up like that just yet. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to do another one of these, but I don't have it set up to where you'll be able to see him. So I'm just put a little pretty picture of him playing the bass because he's good at that. That's where the basic comes from in the Bassic Canvas Podcast. I'm kidding, Mark. I love you. You're not basic. Only in some things. I'm glad I could help you. Like, I know I'd just be rambling, but I really do, like, when I say different things, I really do mean it. I mean that you can be whatever you want to be. You just have to decide on what it is and go for it. Go for it. Don't look back. That's something my mom told me. It's funny because it's the way she put it. And if you know my mom, you know the way she puts certain things is off the wall. But it's great. You can be whatever you want to be as long as you be the best, whatever that is, you can be. So if you're going to be a thief, you better be the best thief you could ever be. This is what I learned growing up. If you want to be, I'm not going to say the other one. If you want to be a doctor or a musician or an artist or whatever it is, whatever you want to be, as long as you are pushing even a little bit each day towards what you want to be, you will be it and you will be successful at it. All you have to do is build a habit, pretty much. So when it comes to working out, I'll use that as an example. For me, I had stopped working out for a little bit. A lot was going on, so I just stopped. And to build the habit back up, because my weight was like fluctuating, so I'm like, I need a steady weight. Like, it's not healthy for me, so I need a steady weight. I started off with 3 workouts one day. Then I did those same 3 workouts the next day, and so on and so on. 7 days rolled by, and I was like, wow, I worked out for a whole week, and I didn't stop, I didn't complain, and I feel like I did something. Then the next week came on, and I kept going. I didn't take a break or anything. So the next day would come on the next week, and I would do those 3 workouts, maybe switch up the order of the workouts so it felt kind of different or felt new to me. It was like 2 weeks of working out, and I'm like, wow, this is coming along great. And then I would add a whole new workout into it that built whatever I was trying to build or trim whatever I was trying to trim. So now I'm doing 4 workouts this week. Another week passes by. Now I'm sitting at like a whole month. And you'll find that when you do things like that, it builds repetition, it builds muscle memory. So you just keep doing it and you keep perfecting it and you get better, and then boom, success. So yes, I use working out as an example. That's not always the case. Like, I'm talking about if you want to learn a new instrument and all you can do is play 3 chords or 3 notes. All right, cool. Make sure you play those notes once a day for an entire week. Next week, add another note in, add another chord in. Boom. Once you get that, you're starting to build repetition. So it really helps with success. Again, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know why you guys listen to this. I don't know why you guys let me ramble so much. Oh. Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Pocky. I'm not being sponsored by Pocky or Arizona Tea. I threw that up there in case they wanted to, but no, I'm not being sponsored. I just like these snacks.